Mona Lisa, tell me why you go. Why you go? Why you go? Why you go? Mona Lisa, tell me why you go. Why you go? Why you go? Why you go? Mona Lisa.
YouTube, what's really good? It is your guy Hitch. The NBA season has officially kicked off, and the new basketball signatures are rolling out by the minute. Now, if you have not had a chance to watch my Psychic Purple KD15's review, I'd recommend doing that. Use the link up top. In that video, I asked, is Nike basketball back? And I think I'm going to say yes. I'm not going to wait any longer. I think the answer is yes. We watched LeBron and his two sons wear the LeBron 20s all summer long, and we finally had them release. The first release last month is this Time Machine colorway, and in that KD15 video, I said that these are a Kobe 9 knockoff, and I take that back. This sneaker, the more and more I look at them, the more and more I love them, and these are too dope to be called a knockoff. However, they definitely have the Kobe 6 and Kobe 9 DNA in them.
You ain't gotta lie in front of me. Shout out to the women that get how you wanna leave. I won't get in your way of being free. I don't have a gavel, you can fuck me in the team. I'ma keep it GC 103. You're looking for something special, you just stop looking at me. Just answer when I call. I got 99 problems, but with you I'm unbothered.
Mona Lisa, tell me why you go. Why you go? Why you go? Make it bang. Mona Lisa, tell me why you go. Why you go? Why you go? Why you go? Mona Lisa, tell me why you go. Why you go? Why you go? Make it bang go. Make it bang go. Make it bang go.
I got 99 problems, look, the day I met her, she doused in black leather. Drooling from her mouth as if a bow had never fed her. Boiling polar caps in ice age kind of weather. Dig, I like a bitch who give me a dose of my own medicine. Toxic, mind-blowing. But devilish, Zeke say Mona Lisa, but me say Nola, darling. You got a harem of niggas. I'm talking about double parking. Whatever you do, I got it. If not, then I can acquire. Xanax to Oxycontin, you can lean on me. Or roll if you even wanna. I was high one night and convinced myself that I loved her. But I'm high more than not influenced to live in the subtext. But sadly, I'm the practice for you meet Drake. Skip the dinner date, straight to Hennessy and chicks tapes. We got nothing in common, but we be physically bonding. Trying to segue into she willing to fuck with bondage, and I'm bout it. You ain't gotta lie in front of me. Shout out to the women that get how you wanna leave. I won't get in your way of being free. I don't have a gavel, you can fuck me in the team. I'ma keep it GC 103. You're looking for something special, you just stop looking at me. When I call, I got 99.
Unlike the Kobe 6s that had a scaled upper, or the Kobe 9s that had either the hyperfused or fly-knit uppers, these LeBron 20s are going to have what they're calling a dimensional knit mesh upper in this color that they're calling barely green. Now, the knit mesh is really soft, and it feels like it has a quick break-in period for anyone that's going to be hooping. And just like the Kobe 6s and the Kobe 9s, this knit mesh is one sole unit that takes up the entire upper. Now, to add some stability to the uppers, they do have a hardened leather material that's stitched into the medial side of the toe box with this nice print that's etched into it. And on the lateral side, you have the barely green swoosh that's stitched into the knit mesh in orange threads, and on top of it you have a iridescent TPU material that reflects different colors depending on the way the light hits it. On the medial side, the barely green swoosh is back, but this time it's stitched into the uppers in blue threading. Lastly, the final detail on the uppers is going to include the blue leather tag on the back with LeBron James logo etched into it.
Why you go? Why you go? Why you go? Let's get into it. Mona Lisa, tell me why you go. Clothes painted on you, kinda close, yeah. You know you.
These LeBron 20s are gonna come with these barely green flat laces that have pink speckles in them. And then inside the box is another set of pink flat laces that have a darker shade pink speckle. Both lacing options I think are dope. And then to go with the laces are the metallic pink Roman numeral 20 lacing dubras as a lacing accessory. Staying in the lacing department, there's an orange leather overlay that's added to these LeBron 20s that serves as providing the lacing eyelets. Not only do they do that, but I also think they add pop and a bit more quality to the sneaker. For the tongue is made out of the same mesh material as the uppers. However, there's a leather accent in the middle that has the blue threads for the lace loops, and at the top is that barely green leather accent again. This time it has LeBron's logo, or I'm sorry, LeBron's signature, and the Roman numerals 20. The sides of the tongue have the foams exposed, and anytime I think about tongues with exposed foam, I think of Virgil. So rest in peace and shout out to Virgil. On the back of the tongue is a pink tag that is stitched into the tongue saying, designed and engineered to the exact specifications of the next generation. And that's because word is LeBron's sons helped design this sneaker, which is extremely dope. For the inside of the sneaker, Nike's calling it Nike Sphere. And it's one whole unit that it looks like it's foam behind this pink lining. And you can even see the indents to it. And I believe the foam adjusts to your feet the more that you wear your sneaker. Down at the bottom is the orange and navy blue insoles that have logos and prints with specific highlights called out from LeBron's historic career, like his rings in 2012 and 2013. And then lastly in the heel area is the blue circle tag that has the Roman numerals 20 with the crown and swoosh logo.
But sadly, I'm the practice for you meet Drake. Skip the dinner date, straight to Hennessy and chicks tapes. We got nothing in common, but we be physically bonding. Trying to segue into she willing to fuck with bondage. And I'm bout it. You ain't gotta lie in front of me.
The details on these LeBrons continue even down to the midsoles, as the first part of the midsoles has what I'm calling a LeBron paisley print that has just different LeBron logos. And then the remainder of the foam midsole is finished off in pink. And then finally, the LeBron 20s are finished with this extremely bright pink, translucent outsole. In the midfoot areas, the carbon fiber plate, and down at the bottom in the heel area in blue is the infamous LeBron James Dunkman logo.
Where you go? Make it where you go? Make it pain go. Make it pain go. Mona Lisa, tell me why you go. Clothes painted on you kinda close, yeah. You know you the jelly to my butt.
I repeat, these LeBrons are not Kobe 6 or Kobe 9 knockoffs. They are LeBron 20s that happen to have Kobe DNA, which I appreciate because they are fire. It's been a real long time since I've seen Nike release a preheat colorway. And to be honest with you, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know if they still call the initial release of a basketball signature a preheat. But if they did, this sneaker will qualify as that because these are really, really dope. I love the details. I love the call outs of just appreciating and highlighting LeBron over his historic, successful 20-year career that is still going, even though the Lakers suck. You got to give people their flowers while they're alive, and they're doing that with this sneaker. I love how they put pink speckles all over the sneaker, from the mesh to the leather overlays to the laces, you name it. Now, they do have a steep price tag. They're $200, and I personally think they're worth it, but would I pay $200 to hoop in and destroy a sneaker? Probably not. But to each of their own. I will appreciate wearing these casually. I would say that these are true to size for most, but for my fellow wide footers, I'd recommend going up a half size. Unless you enjoy that snug fit like I do, then the true to size will work. Now, these are super comfortable. They have a turbo Zoom Air unit in the forefoot, then they have another Zoom Air unit in the heel. For the rating, on a scale of 1 to 5, I gotta do it. I'm jumping out the window. I'm gonna rate these a 5, and I hate being a prisoner of the moment, but when I think about it, they have that Kobe 6, Kobe 9 DNA, which in my book, those were classic sneakers. So I feel like this has that DNA, and this colorway is fantastic, so I'm putting it down as a classic. We'll see how it pans out. I do believe in the long term, when it's all said and done, when we look back on all LeBron sneakers, these will rank as a top 5 or top 10 LeBron sneaker of all time. Now, when they came out about a month ago, they did sell out, but the resale is not bad. If you do want a pair, you can get them darn near close to retail. And the other colorway that I got my eye on came out 2 weeks ago, the Violet Frost. They look great. They're still available. I see them at Dick's Sporting Goods in the store. I see them on Nike's website. So if you do want them, you will be able to get them. LeBron 20 should not be too difficult to get. But I do want to know what you guys think about these. Hit the comments, let me know if LeBron 20s are a sneaker that you're looking for. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my channel, like it, hit that bell notification. I'm out.
Whatever you do, I got it. If not, then I can acquire Xanax to Oxycontin. You could lean on me or roll if you even wanna. I was high one night and convinced myself that I loved her, but I'm high more than not, influenced to live in the subtext.